This is my first episode going live. It's a special one because it's the 50th episode. And
What's up?
Today in the house we got Matt M.
What's good?
We got Mr. Quest Black in the background over here. Say hi, Quest.
Quest, show him what you did. Allah.
So, just want to say, appreciate you coming, brother.
Hell yeah.
Not being biased or anything, but this guy right here is my favorite hip hop artist in the Valley.
I appreciate you.
Should I say how we met and all that shit?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So, I just feel like, I guess when you're meant to meet someone, you're meant to meet them, right? So, the way I met Matt was, I was working with Amari, and I was working with Sylvia Sandoval. And at that time, both of them like mentioned him twice, like, and I'm like, cool, like, yeah, I'll meet this guy, right? So later on, I went to, well, you're ghostwriting for one of Sylvia's songs. That's what she was telling me. And then Amari said you're producing for her. So one day, me and Amari go to HEB. We went to get some groceries, and she's like, "Hey, the homie Matt M's gonna be on the radio." I think there was like a competition.
Oh,
or something.
yeah. Nah, I'm not. I think they were just selecting different artists,
Yeah.
like at different times. But yeah, I definitely got.
Shit, fucking.
I definitely got picked. You know, so it was badass.
Yeah. So I'm coming back from like getting the groceries, and I'm outside, and I'm like putting them in, and Amari's listening to the radio, and she's like, "That's Matt M," and I was like, "Nah." I thought it was fucking J. Cole, bro. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, crazy shit, man.
Yeah, and that's my guy, bro. Fucking mad influence from J. Cole, Mac Miller, you know, like Kendrick. Like, that's what I mean. That's why I listen to heavy. So that's a lot of influence in my music now.
What caught my attention was one of your songs, which we'll bring it up right now, but it was crazy because like you just started releasing song after song, music video, right? And you would go live, I would go live, and I'd be like, "Hey, bro, we gotta do something sometime, right?" And finally, you do an event with Amari at the spot. Shout out to Raymond.
Shout out to Raymond at the spot.
And from there, we just fucking clicked. Like, I introduced myself. Afterwards, we're at Waterbird till like 5 in the morning,
Yeah, just chopping it up.
talking about music, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we just fucking vibe. Ever since then, like we made history. Like, we just did event after event. We started working more, and it's been fucking amazing, bro. Like, going back to your song, like, obviously in the music business, it's draining, like, for everybody. Like, I see people beefing and all this shit, and I'm just like fuck all that. Just focus on yourself. You're your own competition. Like, stay focused. But as a producer as well, sometimes it can get draining because we believe in a lot of the artists, and sometimes the consistency isn't there, and sometimes it's understandable, you know, life happens, but then there's other stuff, you know, that's like, come on, bro, like, you know, you could have been there. So sometimes it's draining. So there was a time when, like, I heard your song Pressure, and like everything you talk about, how, like, you know, like you traveled different places, how that part, bro, like I felt that shit when you're like, I asked him if they heard my album, and they said no, and you're like, fuck. Like, bro, that to me, it's like that's related to every artist down here when they perform or they release something and they don't get that acknowledgement. And a lot of them, it gets to them, but the reality is like we love the Valley, but there's not a lot of love down here for that, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like down here, if it's not obviously Tejano country, you know, like the trendy stuff, people aren't gonna support it. Like, you're not gonna get that support until you get it elsewhere, you know.
And especially like when it's labeled like hip hop, if it has like the label hip hop on it, people are like kind of scared of that. Like they don't wanna fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? So it does make it a little bit hard to do any shows or to do anything unless someone's already heard us and they're like, oh wow, like y'all are different. All right, like come do a set here or whatever. But yeah, bro, music's badass. Like,
so obviously, bro, like a lot of us know about you, but to the newer listeners, give yourself a little introduction about you.
My name is Matt M. I'm from San Benito, Texas, born and raised. I moved. I probably moved out. Like when I started to do music, it was probably like at 18. It was like after high school. I remember like after sports, I didn't really have shit. So I remember. I think it was early Drake, bro, and he like was the first rapper that I felt like I was like, man, this guy's not talking about gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just kind of like it was like my style. Like I felt like, oh, I could do that. I could do that. You know. So I felt like Drake definitely kind of paved the way for someone like me. You know what I mean? To like, and then honestly, like we became studio heads ever since then. Like I had been in the studio, and then I had this dream to like move to California, you know what I'm saying, and like go try and live it out over there, you know. But then when you go over there, it's like it's a huge culture shock. Like people from over there trying to leave over there, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, I felt like we went over there and we kind of like we knew we weren't gonna like it, me and my wife at the time. Like me and my wife, we knew we weren't gonna like it, so we kind of made the change, went to San Antonio. And then in San Antonio, I did audio school, went to audio school, and then the rest is kind of history, bro. Like, ever since then, I've been dropping music. I moved back down. We started the Junk, you know. I met Amari. Amari who kept telling me about you. Like, yeah, you need to come fuck with Danny. You need to come fuck with Danny. Like, and I was like, all right, we'll go check it out. We'll make some beats, and then we met, and then, bro.
Yeah.
It's been dope, bro.
Bro, so the $1 million question, bro. Why'd you go MIA?
I don't know, bro. You kind of get to a point where, cause I've been doing music for like over 10, 11 years already, probably more. And I just was done with the. It's fucked up, right? But the pressure of trying to be relevant, you know what I mean, and trying to let people know what I was doing, and I was just done with all that shit, and I wanted to like just find me, you know, and as corny as that sounds, like that's kind of what I was trying to do, was just separate, and I got babies at home, so like I want to be present in their life, you know. I want to have conversations with them. I want to teach them. I want to learn from them too, because you know everybody's got their thing, like. And so, and yeah, bro, that's kind of why I just like, I had been trying to ditch social media like for years, you know? And then when the business didn't really work out, I took the opportunity to be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna delete. Now, I didn't delete my platforms, but I just deleted the apps off my phone, and it's been like, probably like 6 months.
Yeah.
And I feel good, bro. I feel good. I honestly do. Like, I feel like, a little free.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not always on the screen like I was before, you know.
Yeah, like exactly like your song, you know, like music can bring a lot of pressure, and sometimes you just gotta take a break from life, you know, in general.
Yeah.
And that's
I'm taking a break to live life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to live a little, cause I mean, like I told you, man, like we were studio rats, bro. So I was spending like at least 6 to 10 hours like a day in the studio, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when COVID hit, I hit it even harder. I didn't have to leave, so I was in there every day, all day, you know? And I still have projects like from that time that I'm still holding, but yeah.
I remember in COVID, you're doing the tour.
Oh yeah.
In your bedroom, you started in the kitchen, and then.
Yeah, I toured my house.
That shit was badass, bro.
Mm-hmm. I was like living room Texas, junk room Texas, backyard Texas.
So going back to Pressure, bro, what was going in your mind when like you made that song?
I was definitely like real headstrong about not allowing the idea of pressure to break me, you know, and like using pressure to create badass shit. You know what I mean? But I guess it kind of turned into like why I was like reason, like why am I doing this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because after a while, it felt like a need to be relevant, and I didn't like that shit because it kept me from doing music that was true and real to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like giving music or dropping music, writing bars just to like release shit to stay relevant, you know?
Yeah.
And I didn't really like that, so I kind of wanted to erase the illusion of that and just do shit because I want to do it, you know what I mean? And not force.
And that's how it is now, right? Like you're still doing your thing, but it's like you're gonna release it whenever you want.
Whenever.
And it's like you don't have that pressure where like, oh shit, people are expecting music, but at the same time you're like not on social media to be aware of like, like.
Yeah, bro. I feel like it's just but social media is like it's attention. You want attention on social media, like that's what it's all about. You want the attention, and whether it be for music or art or whatever, you want people, to look at your shit. So, and I just wanted to pull from like, I don't know, doing dumb shit for attention. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, you have a history of like steering the pod online.
Yeah, bro.
Man, that's.
I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I did like that shit. I don't like it no more.
Yeah.
Be arguing on the internet. I can't do that. I can't be doing that. I don't got time for that shit.
Because I know you released an album where you collab with like a shitload of people. Can't remember the name of it right now.
It's called Rio Grande Vibes.
Yeah. Okay. Overall, like from everybody that you've collabed with, what would you say? And I don't want to put the pressure on you on ranking them, not in random order, but like at least 3 of your favorite collabs that you've done, like in general, of any of the songs that you've done.
For sure. Like I got some songs with DC that I felt like I wrote some badass lines, you know what I'm saying? So it had to be like DC, it had to be like Gino, and it had to be like, damn. It's kind of between like Hizzo and Busy, you know what I mean? Like those are like people that I've worked with, But I respect Busy work ethic and like, and what he stands for and what he talks about, like, that's why we vibe, Gino too. Like Gino been doing it for a good while too, and it's just like me and Gino have a project that.
Yeah, Gino's a fucking beast, bro.
Yeah, he's a beast, bro.
Mine like Eazy-E.
Yeah, he got
me personally, like not in order, but 3 of the songs I guess that have been my favorite collabs from you has been Hizzo, Shotgun.
Yeah,
that one was fucking fire, bro. Amari, you, I think. What I need, and your collab with TAO, that fucking
River
music video,
Dreams,
bro.
Yeah,
that fucking song, bro, like needs credit. Like you guys brought in your different styles, and it's fucking amazing, bro.
That song's bad.
Anytime I meet a new artist or anybody, like that's like I show them Pressure, I show them the TAO song, I show them Shotgun. And the you live video that you did here at the eatery with Amari, like, and they're like, fuck, like they fuck with your shit, bro. Like
that's badass, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, hey man, for real. From all of us who you help out, bro. We appreciate you putting us on and giving us a platform to kind of talk our shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just fun, bro. It's just I think it's an escape for all of us. Like, I think everyone that we've met, like, that they don't do it for like the money or the fame. They love to do the shit. You know what I mean? And I guess that's the advantage too, as like when you have that free will of like not making it a business. It's just more like a hobby with your family, friends. Like, and others of course marketing that.
But yeah, like when you can flip it and turn it into a business, like hell yeah, you know what I mean? Take advantage of that shit and do what you got to do, right? But as far as like for me, bro, I can't just like settle out and just make some dumb shit. Like it's like it go against everything I've ever stood for and said in my lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but if you like you gotta feed your family and like you feel like you can make a goofy hit that will fucking put you on the map. Like fuck it, dude.
You on the business side, bro. I know you've mentioned it before where you had to like some guy. he fucked up, like he didn't come back. And have you had any issues with customers as far as like in the studio, like recording them?
Yeah. I mean, other than that one time that this dude kind of like he left, he was trying to record and then his phone was dying and all his lyrics were on his phone, and I didn't have an iPhone at the time because I was like, fuck iPhone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like team Android.
And now your iPhone.
And that's because I FaceTime, you know, I need the FaceTime.
Shout out to Ganalisa, Gabriel.
Gabriel. Oh my God, what's up? What were we talking about?
About like having issues with
Oh
customers.
yeah, this dude was like wanting to he's like, I'll be right back, bro. And it already, I get, you know, I charge by the hour, so it had already been an hour and a half. And I was like, yo, man, like, where you at? And he's like, I'm just gonna get my charger, I'll be back. And it had been 2 hours. And at that time, I was driving to my studio, so it wasn't like I was at home and I could just chill, you know, like I was there waiting for him. And then he's like, he didn't message me back. He just didn't show up. So I was like, fuck it, I worked on music for me, and then I left, right? And then he hit me back like, hey, man, can we redo that sesh? I was like, man, you're going to have to pay me those 2 hours that I came, you know? And then he was like, nah, fuck that. You lost a customer or something like that. And I was like, nah, not really. You know? Like, you weren't even, like, you hadn't even paid yet. So it was like, you're not really a customer straight up. It was a trial that I fucking... And then, like, I kind of learned, bro, you got to kind of take a down payment. Or you got to take a payment up front. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but... At the time, I was just being generous. Like, I was trying to hook people up. Because before I even charged in the studio, like, I was telling people, like, I'll record you for free. Like, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? And
but then after a while, you're just like, shit.
Nah, yeah. But honestly, I didn't get that many, bro. I didn't get that many people. Like, when I started dropping my music, that's when I started to get more clients. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I hooked up another artist named Adrian. We did an album together, and when we put that album out, I probably got like a couple more clients from that, and then it just continued. You know what I mean? And then I kind of had like a reputation for myself. Like, people would hit me up and be like, they didn't hear any of my, I'm sure they didn't hear any of my music or whatever, but they knew I was doing music, so that was badass too. Like, just kept going with that.
So I know you do sound engineer as well. So I know you've gotten hired to do different events, right? 2 questions, bro. What has been the favorite event that you got hired for, and what has been your favorite event that you've done?
I think my favorite event that I got hired for, I got hired to do like a Slipknot tribute, you know.
Nice.
And it was live, bro. People were like, I mean, I'm not around that environment often, so I never really knew what it was like. Like, the dudes broke 2 of my mics because they were just fucking going hard, dude. Like, they were rocking the stage, and you know how the spot, like, it's not the most even, you know, so any movement, the mic would just like. But that was my favorite show because I got to really I don't know, it felt like I got out of my element, and it just like it turned out to be, because I didn't know what to expect, and it turned out to be badass, you know.
That's crazy though that they broke the mic, like
they were just rocking out, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, when it comes to okay, well, so what about the favorite event that you've hosted?
I think our Comic Fest, bro.
Yeah.
That was like a huge success, you know.
Yeah, but to this day, that's been my favorite one.
Yeah.
I have it pinned still, and I'm just like.
It's a good one, bro. That was a good one. Like, it was organic. It was very raw, and we just kind of like, we were able to gather vendors and different people to come and just sponsor their shit, you know, and it was badass. Like, I fuck with that.
Bro, so I know there's been times where like your speakers have, you know, like gotten damaged, you know, because of whether it's weather or people, you know, like putting them too loud. When it comes to the mixer, is there such thing as like a compressor that kind of like protects the speakers? You know, because you know how like.
Yeah, it's called a limiter.
Yeah.
So like nowadays you can set it on a digital mixer, right? But if you don't have that, they sell like a limiter, and you just plug it in
before you go out to your sound. You know what I mean? So you go from your mixer to the limiter to your speakers, and that way whenever the sound reaches like a high level where you have wait, hold on, let me think about this. That might not be right.
Cause the limiter makes it louder, right?
No, it just keeps it
at a certain
like
certain
you're not gonna pass that.
Oh, okay.
You know, it almost acts like a compressor.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering on that because I know with software you could do that. I don't know if you could do that the same with the mixer.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, well nowadays it's digital, so it just makes digital like makes it so much easier, bro. So,
in your opinion, what's better, like that the whole managing it with the tablet?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like our teacher taught us the old school ways.
Yeah.
And like the cables that they had to carry and the big ass power amps and on top of the speakers themselves, like it's stupid, bro. But like he taught us everything, and then he was like, well, you don't need that anymore because like speakers are self-powered, mixers are digital. You know what I mean? Like everything hit the digital realm. It just made it that much easier for people with low budgets to make some shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
And on that new mixer you have, you could save presets of bands, right, and stuff like that.
Exactly. So if you have a band, you just save like it's called the Behringer XR.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just you have a band, you can just save the setting, and then every time you have a show, you just plug it in and then rock out every time, you know.
Online, are there like websites where you could get presets as well for like, say you have like a specific brand?
Oh yeah, bro.
Or something.
Bro,
Do they have that?
You type that into Google and they'll have that, you know. But majority, I've never really messed with presets on a live mixer. You know what I mean? Unless it comes with its own, and I'll kind of go off of it. But nah, I start everything from scratch. Like every vocal, every sound is gonna be from scratch, and then I do my tuning.
So I'm gonna go off topic because it's gonna be a mixture of your artist side, your engineering side, your personal side. So I know you've been kicking it. You've been traveling on vacation. Any favorite spots that you want to point out that you've traveled to, or concerts that you've enjoyed?
Yeah, bro. We went to Dreamville Festival.
It's amazing.
In North Carolina. It was badass, bro. Like,
how many days was that one?
2 days. Yeah, it was a 2-day festival, April 1st and 2nd, and it was fun, bro. And we went last year, so that's why it was like this year. It was like, man, we gotta go again. Like,
was Drake there this year?
Yeah, bro. It was J. Cole, Drake brought Lil Wayne.
Ari Lennox was he there?
Who?
Ari Lennox, the one that.
Ari Lennox. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. She's good too. I saw Summer Walker, Jesse Reyes.
Damn.
Sir. I don't know if you know who Sir is, but that's my guy, bro. He's a beast.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Who else? I mean, everybody from Dreamville, bro. JID, Earth Gang, Loot. Like, it was fucking badass. It was probably one of the best ones that.
What about out of the country? Have you traveled?
Out of the country? Nah.
Vacation? You haven't gone anywhere?
Nah. Oh yeah. I'm lying. We took a cruise one time to Yucatan and Cozumel, like the southern side of Mexico.
Yeah.
It was fucking badass, bro.
You didn't go to Hawaii too, no?
Yeah, Hawaii too. Yeah, I probably won't do that again.
No?
Nah.
Why? How bad was the flight or what?
Yeah, bro, 5 hours. 5 hours over open water. Like,
Homeboy Paul's ask him what's his favorite taqueria in the valley.
Oh, the pressure. Yo, I live on the outskirts, of San Benito, on a town called La Paloma and Ranchito. That's where I grew up. So there's this place called Mary Lou's out there. Fire, bro. I like straight up competition for everybody.
Yeah, bro.
But that's raza out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's real authentic Mexican shit.
Bro, what y'all got fucking awesome in Harlingen is it's right next to I think it's like Tipsy Monkey.
No, Tipsy Monkey's out here.
No,
Tipsy Tavern.
Tipsy Tavern.
Oh, Calacas.
Bro, the birria ramen noodle soup there.
Yeah.
Fucking
different,
fire,
right?
bro.
I actually liked it, bro. My girl didn't like that.
Amari took me once, and I'm like, and she like tried it out, dude, and fuck, dude, that shit was fucking good, man.
Yeah, they make badass drinks also there.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. Like I think that has to be my favorite, bro, because it's so good. Like everything, the tripa, the beefsteak, they even do breakfast tacos. Like,
So who inspires you from like back then till now? What do you have currently?
oh shit, dude. I listen to like Ashanti. I listen to like, as far as back then, all the old R&B shit. Like I've been getting more into it, you know, because I'm trying to create like an R&B project. Like not me, but as far like lyric
As a
and
producer?
production, yeah,
Yeah.
as a producer. So there's for sure gonna be Amari, you know what I mean, like and other dope ass people. And
So you sing for Amari, right? Like you taught her everything?
yeah, I taught Amari everything. I taught her.
Just years later.
I taught her everything, bro. You should have seen her before she came to me, bro. I was like cringing, you know. And then I just, you know, I fine tuned a little bit, and then bam, beast.
From Junk Room, bro, who's the hardest one to work with? You want to skip that one or what?
Nah, it's probably my boy Disciplina.
Yeah, but he's perfectionist.
Yeah, he's a perfectionist, but he's dope. Disciplina dope as fuck. He's got such a badass cadence. He's got such badass flow. I don't always understand what he says lyrically because his Spanish is like, but
yeah, he's a fucking beast.
yeah,
Bro.
but DC's the type to rap a verse and then be like, one more time, and then rap again and be like, okay, one more time. But like, bitch, don't say it one more time. Don't say that. Don't say that if you know we're gonna do it like 20 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Skip that one or
Nah, that's cool. We can talk about that.
Bro, so what's the story behind RGV's Baddest Hip Hop, the group? How did that all started, or like, do you have any stories on
Yeah,
that?
I mean, we were there when it kind of originated, like the competition itself, and it was cool. Like it was very different. There was money involved, it was money involved and no money down, so everybody was on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And it turned into like everybody drew names and went against people, you know. But the rules were weird. Like the rules kind of contradicted having judges, because at the end, if you won the crowd, really, like you won the round. You know what I mean? So like it kind of defeated the purpose of having judges, straight up. It was like weird. So it's like, why not just do the crowd in the first place? But I won that way. You know what I mean? Like I made it to the final four because of that. Like I lost in the judging, but I won the crowd, so I was able to stay. But and I remember we didn't make it, bro. There was 4 people left and we didn't make it, and it was already like 2:30 in the morning.
Damn.
And the cops are like kicking everybody out, you know. So he's like, the guy who's running it, John, he's like, we're gonna postpone it, whatever. And then we did it the next weekend. And he brought in 2 people. I can't remember who. My little brother was one of them. And they won a competition on Facebook to come back into the competition. So it was 6 of us again. And then, long story short, I don't know. Like I was still bitching about the rules. You know what I mean? Like it didn't make sense. Like to me, it was like, if you're gonna do like the baddest or the best, like you want to take the talent into consideration. You want to take delivery. You want to take everything. You know what I mean? Like not just who brought more people, not just whose people are louder. Like, so I don't know. That's why I felt that way about it. But at the same time, I was like, I wasn't gonna let that competition, you know. Yeah. Especially because my little brother won, so I was a little salty, bro. I was like, man, he's like counting his money, and I'm like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it was badass, bro. I met so many people there. Like TAO, I had only heard about them, and that's where I first met them, you know. And I remember talking to Gino. I was like, damn, bro. When I first saw you guys, I was like, damn, they're dope, bro. I can't believe I'm gonna have to beat them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sucks, you know? But I didn't get to go against the TAO. That would have been fire. That would have been like, that would have been dope.
Bro, so this is something that I've like seen like more than 5 times online. I'm scrolling through Facebook, and a lot of the artists they say like that the rap game it's a popularity contest. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, it is, bro. It really is. Like, it really is, but in anything you do, like, in
Yeah.
anything you do, if you want to excel, like, if you want to be fucking mayor, you got to be popular. You gotta win the people over. You know what I'm saying? So everything really is a popularity contest. It's like, it's how far you're willing to go to be popular, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes any sense.
I
like,
think that's, in my opinion, I think it's correct locally, but if you go viral, you go viral. Like
Yeah.
you could be some fucking loser, and tomorrow you make a badass song, you post it up, and if it blows up, it blows up.
Yeah.
So I think when it comes to the popularity, that relates more to locally, because you say like also like say you're running for mayor or whatever, like you gotta grow that crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I.
But
that-
yeah, I feel like I don't know, bro. It's kind of, you just gotta, like, I mean, I've been taking my shots at trying to gain popularity and do viral shit, you know. But then I kind of fell off because I wasn't as creative. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I felt in my writing aspect, I was doing too much shit. But
I think it's so difficult for everybody, right?
yeah,
So
dude, it's not that easy.
you just
So shout out to
Stick
Grupo Frontera.
yeah.
Like, they paid,
Bro.
they did the unthinkable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
bro.
did what people dream about, you know, and that's what it's about. And it's crazy it started on TikTok, you know,
Yeah.
on a platform like that. And
I think it also goes it comes down to their management too, of those connections that he had, and
Yeah.
how they collabed him with all these artists.
the
you know
right
what I mean?
people,
Yeah,
bro,
like,
straight up, like the right people. I feel like every song I heard that they dropped, I was like, man, like everyone was good. Like,
yeah.
so it's props, it's mad props.
Shout out to that manager, and I want to say like there's a lot of talent down here. Like hopefully he gets, you know, it's not his responsibility, but
Yeah.
it'd be cool if he like
brought some people, like, yeah.
more people, because I feel like that would bring a lot of spotlight to the valley, you know, like, and that's the goal of every artist here. Like they want to bring, you know, like spotlight to the valley, if that's the reality.
And that's the hardest part, bro, because like
Yeah.
people from the valley got to be really about it, to be really invested, and that's the hardest part, is to get investment in the local music. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
kind of mocked and made fun of in a way, but then sometimes you go to some shows and you're like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, it's like some people need to really practice and take it serious, you know, like put a little bit of effort into it, because there's lack of, like, some people will be out there like rapping off their phones straight up, and like that's unacceptable. You're in a show, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't mean to hate. I'm not trying to hate.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
Bro, so I know you're big on IPA beers.
Yeah.
Well, what's your top 3?
I've actually laid off of like a lot of drinking, you know.
Yeah.
But I like hazy style beers, and my favorite beer is, like, it's called a Yellow Rose. It's by Lone Pint, and after that I'd have to say like the Hopadillo, because you can get that, like, in the beginning when I first got into IPAs, you could get that one anywhere, and that was badass. Like, I was gonna pull up to a show or pull up to a concert or pull up to a game, and they had a IPA in there, so it was badass, you know, the Hopadillo.
Bro, I was freaking out when we went to Austin with Mecca and Quez. Bro, like, there's a fuckload of IPAs. Like, I'm like, where the fuck's the regular beer?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it's just
bro.
fucking.
Yeah,
Like-
that's a whole nother world, like, of shit. They got all kinds of shit. I actually started drinking stouts first, and I don't know if you know, like, have you ever seen a stout?
Nah.
It's like dark, bro, like coffee style beer, you know, real dark. like over 9%, everything, you know. And that's why I liked it, because it was just one and done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but
How
nah,
much percentage of alcohol do those have?
yeah, like 9 to 10
Oh shit.
to 12.
Like a Four Loko.
Big percentage. So you feel that, and a little body like me, bro, I feel it in like 30 minutes. I haven't even gotten halfway. I'm already all like, damn, I made a mistake.
Bro, so when it comes to plugins, what are you fucking with right now?
Damn, Daniel, you went from beer to plug-in.
I like to switch it up, keep it interesting, keep the geeks interested, the alcoholics interested.
Yeah, it's fucking beast. I'm real basic, bro. Like, I'm real basic. I use a basic.
Shout out to Maite.
Shout out. Yo, what's up, Maite? My favorite compressor, or my favorite plugin, is probably a compressor. It's called the CLA2A. And it's just so clean, bro. It just, especially with the, I guess, like the mic I have and the filter I have, like, it just comes out very clean. And when, like, obviously you turn everything off in your studio, right? Or like no fans, no nothing, and you get that real clarity.
Yeah.
So that's probably the plugin I like, because it brings out the vocal. But I haven't really, like, since I've kind of went MIA and my computer crashed.
Yeah.
I hadn't really been fucking with anything new. Like, I was just waiting to kind of rebuild.
Bro, so recently, because I know you fuck with iZotope a lot.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, Ozone, bro.
yeah,
Like,
bro, I was fucking mind blown when you told me about is it tonal balance?
yeah, tonal balance.
How it monitors the lows, how everything. You put it on the master track.
Yeah.
So I was going through it, like through all the other plugins, and I believe it was, I want to say it's Nectar,
Yeah.
where you could drag it into a track, and then it's got presets for, like, if it's a kick, a vocal, whatever.
Mhm.
But it also has this analyzer, which I use that on Ozone, like how it scans the master track. It gives you kind of like a reference.
Yeah.
So, like, I was fucking mind blown about that, because like there's times where I get stuck on like mixing, and I'm just like, fuck, like what the fuck's like missing, you know what I mean? And when you scan that, like, it kind of like it creates the chain for you.
Yeah.
So it's not just EQ, like it fucking adds compression, like everything. I'm like, what the fuck? You know
Yeah,
what I
bro.
mean?
Like, it's cool because, like, you can even take a track that sounds, that's like maybe like a hit that's similar to the sound that you're going for, and it will analyze that track and bring your levels to match it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? In all frequency form, like in all, like the whole spectrum, it's gonna balance it to where it gets you. That's, yeah. Like, shout out to iZotope. They fucking put out some badass shit. Honestly, like, it helped me. I mean, a lot of people talk shit about the mastering on that. Like, that's not real mastering. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But for someone like us who can't afford, you know, to really pay that shit on the masters, like it helps, you know. Like, I was able to understand the whole concept of how to master,
Yeah.
and just kind of bring my own style to it, really.
I was talking to Javi, and he just told me that Apple is releasing Logic Pro on the iPad, so it's gonna be compatible with the M1 processor. So that's fucking crazy, bro. Cause, like, I know they've used GarageBand and the built-in plugins for what's called Logic. They're fucking badass.
Yeah, I've never used Logic.
No.
Nah, I think we, like, in school we fucked with Studio One for a little while, which is it's a badass mixer also. Like, but the live mixer was dope. You know.
Yeah.
You could probably use it in the studio too, but yeah, it was dope.
So, I know you started planting. What has been the most challenging plant and your favorite one that you've
Damn.
done?
I have to say, like, my favorite plant that I started from seed, or like my tomato trees, you know.
Yeah.
But the most challenging is like peppers. I feel. I don't know.
Do you have to water them a lot or what?
Oh yeah, consistently. But there's certain plants you don't have to water as much. So it's kind of like understanding that knowledge of, like, what needs more water Like tomato trees need a lot, you know,
Yeah.
and like especially like the type of fruit it produces, like the more water it's gonna need.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's a learning process, bro. Honestly, like the whole gardening was it all happened when I kind of disconnected from social media, and it was like, okay, like what do I do now, you know? Because I wasn't really even feeling the music either. I was just like wanted to disconnect from everything, you know?
Yeah.
And that kind of
It's been helping you.
dude, for sure, bro. It's like therapy, you know?
It's crazy, bro, because with me, like, also, like, I started doing photography more, and that's been lately my therapy. And it's like, the results are faster, way faster, you know, and it's just like, I love music, and I'm just not, like, letting it drain me like before. I'm just, like,
same.
having fun with it now.
Same, because I mean, I haven't stopped writing. I gave it like a little bit of time, maybe like a month or two, where I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do shit. Because it felt like forced writing. I felt like I was forcing it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, after a little bit, like you get that itch, or Rio hit me up and he'd be like, no, let's get in the studio. And that motivated me to like write some shit. But I'm not gonna lie, bro, I went through my little phase of like all in my feelings, bro. I don't know, I just didn't want to do. I wasn't inspired, you know. And like we would try to sit in the studio, and I was just like, yeah, like, this ain't it, you know. I'm just not feeling it. I don't even know what to say, or But I guess that's what it is. Like I didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't feel very inspired about doing anything at the time. So
it's kind of like, do you ever catch yourself where like you've done so much already that whatever comes out of your mouth, like, I've already done that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you're trying to find a different inspiration to not repeat yourself. You know what I mean? Because that's how I am when it comes to like making beats now. Like I'm like, I've done that already. So I kind of like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to learn different ways of like making beats and the production, but I guess I'm at a point where I'm just like, okay, I need to take a break and learn like something else, something different.
Yeah, definitely. Like you just want to keep your mind stimulated of like anything that you're interested in, to where you like it and you're looking up information and you're fucking reading books. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that's got you like that, like you're onto something. Like just stick to doing it, and you see over time, like, you know, you do something for more. I don't know. I'm not sure what the actual amount of days is. I'm sure like maybe it's 21. You know, 21 days and it becomes a habit or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody should find their shit, like what makes them tick, you know? Because otherwise, like, what are you really doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also, I disconnected from like sports, you know, video games. But I also just came back to video games, you know?
What are you playing on the Switch?
I've been playing, Fortnite, bro, with my kids and shit. Like, so it's fun. So not like we used to play games as kids, you know, but so I hadn't played since I was like 21.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's been a cool like little comeback, but that's all I really play. I don't really play anything else.
What'd you think of the Mario movie?
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. Like some people are like, nah, and some people are like,
no, but honestly, bro, I'm not hard to please, straight up.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes to movie shit, like, the whole movie shit is an escape. Like, it's not real. It's really nothing in the first place. So, like, I just take everything as entertainment when it comes to that. I'm not a fucking movie critic. Like,
I'm the same way, bro.
But some people talk like they film movies before. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, get out of here.
They get fucking triggered and shit.
Yeah,
like,
bro. It's like, oh, it was so basic. Like, bitch, let me see you fucking do some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, so what are you currently jamming to?
I'm like all R&B soul, bro. Like, that's my vibe. Like, Sir, Anderson .Paak, Ari Lennox, Jesse Reyes, SZA, fucking, I'm trying to think. There's a lot, dude. There's so many people, bro. You know what I mean? Like my list of R&B is kind of like I play a bunch of playlists, and then I just if I like it, I just like it, and I have a like playlist, and that's what I bump. And it's all R&B, bro. Like, I didn't realize that I was doing that until I
Yeah.
finished it and I was listening to it and I was like fucking all R&B. Like,
Now that you've had more sources of creating beats, how has that been for you? Like, as far as has it expanded your way of creating beats?
yeah. It's way faster now. You know, it's way faster now, and especially like the majority of shit has loops in it, so it's
Yeah.
like makes it even easier. You know, like the loop cloud, that loop cloud
Yeah.
shit, fire, bro. Like that loop cloud. Y'all should look into loop cloud. Y'all trying to make beats and shit. Loop
Yeah.
cloud, it's dope.
Bro, do you ever tweak it? Like, say
Like
you
the pitch and
the pitch, or cut the low end or the high end?
Oh yeah. When it comes down to like the mixing part
Yeah.
of it, yeah, I'll
Like
I'll
to
tweak.
separate it from like a verse or a chorus.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but it's like it's so easy, bro. It's like cheating, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I know, like, before, in the beginning, because I'm a guitar player and I'm just like, fuck that, I want to do everything organically. And you see other beat makers and they're like, I do it, like, organic. Hey, power to you, but at the same time, you're just like,
Bro, you just gotta.
you get inspired by all these samples, because
But you gotta be a drummer. You gotta be the guitar player, the
Yeah.
saxophone player, the keyboard. Like you can't. Like not everybody can do that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like someone like me, bro, who has zero music ability.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like with instruments, as far as instrument goes, because I feel like I just like I like writing and I like lyrics and I like cadence, like finding badass flows and rhythms, but it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard, and then for someone to want to make their own shit, like
Yeah.
you can't, like, you gotta book a drummer and then book a guitar player and then book a bass player, you know, when you could just kind of be inspired by a sample and base it off of that.
yeah. I guess some have their advantage and disadvantages when it comes to
Yeah.
that. Bro, I was freaking out because homeboy Jesus Vargas, he shared a AI video where there's like AI J. Cole, AI Drake, like people are fucking rapping and they're like they have a vocal chain that pretty much when they're rapping they sound exactly like Drake.
Get the fuck out.
Bro, and they're like posting it up and like
That's fire.
fucking Drake, everybody's like banning it and shit because it's like it sounds like them, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy. Like technology is just getting
Yeah.
crazy like that, bro.
I actually downloaded an app, bro, and
Yeah.
it's called. Let me tell you right now. I forgot what it's called. AI chat box,
What does it do with?
bro. Pretty much you ask it anything. You know what I mean? You ask it anything, and it tells you, like,
So it's kind of like
It's-
Siri
in a way, yeah.
or Google.
It kind of makes Google a little better because it talks back to you like it's a person. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
they started doing that with Snapchat now. Like if you want like to remove it, you have to get like a premium Snapchat. But now there's like this little fucker there that you ask it and it like it's not gonna erase any of the shit that you ask. So it's on there like
Oh shit.
pretty soon, bro. There's gonna be AI everything. like
Yeah. I believe
Facebook,
it, bro. I believe it.
And we have
Everybody,
no control.
I
Like,
believe that everybody will be like connected to their phone soon. Like you won't even have to have a phone on you. It's just gonna.
I mean, they're already fucking with us because like we could be on our laptop, like searching a microphone, and since it's connected to your social medias or emails, like you get your phone and it's like, wait, what the fuck?
Oh
Like,
yeah, the algorithm.
yeah, like
yeah.
it's already there. Like
Yeah.
they know us, like they know us already, like whether we want to or not. Like,
Bro, there's a documentary, bro, on Netflix. Fuck, I forgot what it's called, but it's pretty much like how Trump won his election using like the social media platform.
yeah,
Bro, that shit's dangerous, bro, because they had access to Facebook's like log of people, so that's how they were using. They were using
I
the
think
data they retrieved.
They just send a notification to us about if we wanna. I think there's a lawsuit going on with Facebook right now, and they're asking us if we wanna like sue them or some shit like that. Like everybody got it. I know you haven't gotten on social media, but
Nah, yeah. I'm gonna get on though just to sue them motherfuckers.
you sue them all. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, dude, AI is crazy. The idea of AI, like, I remember reading something that Facebook had made like a chat room where you can, if you ever felt like you were lonely, you could talk to someone, and it was like an AI.
Yeah.
And then what they did was they put like the AIs to talk to each other, and they were talking to each other, and as they realized that they were being monitored, so they made up their own language, talking to each other. So they shut them down. That's just stupid, bro. Like, that's terrifying.
Do you think, I know it's in movies, but do you think that'll ever
Yes,
happen?
bro. I think
Movies, like,
I think movies show you. It's called predictive programming. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I think movies show you like the future, but they show you so that you can believe that, nah, that's not real. It's in a movie. You know what I mean?
or even like when COVID happened, like there was already a movie on Netflix talking about COVID,
Oh yeah, before.
like a foreign one.
Yeah.
So that's fucking crazy. Like,
COVID's something else, bro. That's another.
bro, so why do you think the world's flat?
Oh, fuck! I should have known. I don't think the Earth's round.
Nah.
Nah.
Why? Like what?
Like, nah. You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. I don't want to get into this, bro.
Nah. Change subject.
Yeah, let's.
I
think.
bro,
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just say. When I really sat back and I started to observe the sun, the moon, the stars, like, it just made me question. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I experienced some shit that kind of led me to question deeper, right? And then you fall on rabbit holes, you know what I mean? And things start to not make any sense. Like, things that they've taught us when we were kids
Yeah.
don't make sense, you know? And we're just supposed to be like, oh yeah, that's the way it is.
Like, yes, man.
You know what I mean? No. So I just think that there's something they're not telling us. But I mean, we'll never know, bro.
Yeah.
That's another argument that I don't fucking even like.
You don't want to talk about that.
Nah, I don't even get into it with people. You know what I mean? Believe whatever fuck you want. Straight up. You know what I mean? Like, I just, that's one that I'm like, nah, space is cap.
What about aliens, bro? You believe in any of
Yeah,
that?
I do. I just think they're not in outer space. I think they're here. You know
They're
what I
just
mean?
hiding.
I think we're fucking aliens, bro. Like,
Yeah.
think about it. Like, every animal can adapt to its environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need clothes. We need shelter. We need, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we won't survive in the cold. We won't survive in the heat. Like, we'll fucking die. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So-
not like an animal. Like, an animal will adapt to wherever.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're from here, straight
Yeah.
up. Like, humans.
What about like spirits and all that, ghosts?
Yeah, that's kind of like just going back to like shit I experienced. Like, I used to not be very spiritual, you know. I used to not have I was very logical, very like, I need facts, I need proof, show me, or I can't, or it's not real, you know what I mean? And I had to kind of body that, you know what I mean? Because it was not helping me grow spiritually, and I wasn't spiritually connected to anything. So definitely, like, I experienced some shit, and it was on mushrooms, and like, I don't know, it was weird. Like, I didn't even know what I was taking at the time, but I definitely tapped into some shit that was like scary, but I felt like I got some clarity out of it. You know what I mean?
I know you're very experimental when it comes to health. Like, I know you've done like the fasting, you've done the no meat. How has your experience been on any of that? Like, results, side effects?
I don't know. When I was like, when we went vegan, it was probably like, we probably did like 7-8 months, and then I felt good, honestly, you know. And then when I got into fasting, that's when I kind of experienced my spiritual, like the spiritual side of things, because I didn't know that there was spiritual fasting. I didn't know what that was, you know.
And in the fasting led me to like kind of going back and reading the Bible, which was weird, bro, because I was like, I used to talk so much shit. You know what I'm saying? But everything that I was questioning kind of led me back to that. You know what I mean? So it put me in a position where I was like, man, so I started to read it, and the more I read it, the more connected I got, and it's just like, I feel I'm a different person.
So any goals you got right now, in general, whether it's music or on a personal level?
On a personal level, bro, I'm just trying to, I want my garden to thrive, you know, like.
That's fucking badass, bro. And you're focusing more on like what vegetables and fruits?
Yeah, just things that grow in this area.
Yeah.
I'm also like, I'm looking into building a forest garden. So it's literally like what it sounds like. Like, it's just plants that can grow in this environment that thrive together.
Yeah.
So like, you know, when you walk into the woods and there's big trees, there's little trees, there's vines, there's like, I want a garden like that, but everything's edible.
You had mentioned chickens, right? You want to get some?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some chickens. I got a baby goat. His name's Jet.
That's badass.
He's fucking cool.
So they eat whatever, or do you have to,
Well,
like,
he's a baby, so we bottle feed him right now. But
turn on the light real quick.
eventually, you know, he's gonna fucking eat everything. What's up, Jesus?
What's up, bro? So I know you were telling me that your mom and your dad and you guys are three different people that plant different stuff, right?
Oh yeah, no,
So-
my grandma, my grandma, my dad, and me. Yeah,
Okay,
everybody's so different.
So what do you do? You do the
My grandma does, like, she's real into flowers, you know,
Yeah.
like and just different style plants, like different real nice looking plants, you know.
yeah.
And my dad's into trees and grass. And then I'm into I want to do edible shit, anything edible, you know. So we're all kind of learning from each other, straight up. Oh my God, look who's calling me.
Bless you.
Hey, you're live.
You're on
What's up?
Facebook Live, Amari.
I'm live?
You're live. Contestant number 10. Congratulations, you won your baby bash tickets.
Hey, we're
What? Oh my God.
Now just hit us with the phrase. Just hit us with the phrase that pays, and the tickets are sent your way.
Oh God.
What's the phrase that pays? Hit us with that.
Cash money.
yeah, Amari.
Next.
We're doing the 50th episode, and I was talking to Matt,
I saw.
and he told me that he taught you everything, like from singing, songwriting.
I'm just letting everybody know the truth. I'm just.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know where I would be without Matt's
I'm telling you.
talent.
I'm telling
he
you.
literally gave his talent to me. That's why he can't sing right now.
That's weird.
Because he gave it to
Yeah.
me.
Oh dang. That's why he can't sing right now.
So when are both of you coming back to the music?
Nah, you don't gotta say anything, Amari. You don't gotta say anything. Don't feel any pressure to say anything. We come back when we're ready.
It's gonna happen when it happens.
It's gonna happen for sure, though.
Are y'all coming back for sure?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Vale más.
What's up?
definitely. Well, I was gonna ask you something, but now I forgot. And
Damn.
now I'm live.
Yeah, and now you're live, dude. But
I'm scared.
But
What
just message me. Just message me when you think of it.
Does Will need magnums or what?
What's up?
Yeah, no, we definitely don't need those.
Right.
That's why we're in this situation.
For real, right?
Thank God.
For real. Baby on the way.
All right, guys.
All
Well,
right.
y'all take it easy.
Yeah, text me whatever you were gonna tell me.
Anything you want to say to the episode, Amari?
Happy 50th birthday to the both of you.
Woo!
I can't believe it.
I know, right?
You're in your golden years.
That's so nice of her.
Well,
I know.
I want to say that I'm very grateful that I met both of you, and
I just want everybody to know that that's not the real Mari.
You
She
can
really
thank
mean this
me
fuck.
for introducing y'all.
Yeah, I know. Straight up.
Just saying.
Thanks, Amari.
Yeah, I was telling about. We're talking about that,
You're talking about what?
about how you were showing me him perform on the radio station,
Oh yeah, and
went
you
to
were like,
HEB.
who's that? Who's that?
See, bro.
That's
Yeah.
badass. Yeah, that was
That
good.
was
That was super bad. That was
that
super
was
cool.
what, like 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
2020. No, 2019, right?
Yeah. I got a new singer. Mario showing her yours and Matt's performance at the eatery, the You song,
Oh yeah.
and then I showed her
Aw.
the Midley mashup that you did with Chris Abrian before
Mhm.
the COVID curfew. Remember, y'all had to leave by 11 before 11.
Oh my god, yes, it's true.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a
That's
weird time.
crazy.
Dude, but I want to
I'm
set up
excited.
something soon. We'll have a little barbecue or pizza, and we'll game it up. Just catch up, all of us.
Yeah, let me just have this kid real quick.
Yeah, bro, straight up, right?
Let me just have this
Just
kid.
drop
I
him
don't have
off in the
energy for
hospital.
anything.
Just drop him off in the hospital and just.
No.
Just real quick. It's like, I'll be right back.
I'll be
I promise.
I'll be back. Can you watch him for an hour or two? No, but she should be coming next month, so
Congratulations, dude.
Let me know on that
Thank
photo
you.
shoot, on the photo shoot.
oh yes, we need to do a photo shoot. That's
Yeah.
right. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, y'all.
All right,
I'll
homie.
take it
Talk to you
easy.
later.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
bye.
El Amari. Hola, Amari.
Yeah.
Amory, Amari.
So do you have a favorite kid, bro, or you love
Nah,
him?
let's not even go there, bro.
Nah, I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
Honestly, like my kids, like I love
Yeah.
I love my kids, bro. Like I have a special connection with everybody. But my second or my he's not my youngest anymore because I got the baby. But Jonah, he's
Yeah.
like he's got my back no matter what. You know what I mean? He'll lie. Like I told him not to lie, right? But he'll lie for me, bro. Like he'll take the blame for me. Like
Yeah.
my man would take a bullet straight up.
And the new baby, you said he's chill as
He's
fuck, right?
chill, bro.
Damn,
He
bro, that's
kind of
so
like
cool.
he kind of knew he was like not the only one, so he adapted really well and he sleeps really good, so he eats really good.
I really
Can't
wanted
complain.
Leon to meet them all.
I know they
Bro.
game.
Yeah. Well, they play online.
Yeah, they play Roblox.
Bro, Leon lately, he's been into like space, stars, moon. Like he's obsessed with all that. So I want to get him a little telescope so he can like, you know. But he's always talking about space and all this shit. Like,
Yeah,
it's
bro,
pretty
dude,
cool.
the star,
Reminds me
bro.
of you.
Nah, bro, like I'm telling you, just watch the stars and
Yeah.
it'll freak you out. You know what I mean? Like you'll freak out.
Yeah. Are they open or no?
Nah. Oh, the
They're not?
eatery? Nah, they're not.
Yeah.
I guess no food today.
Now we'll go grub. We'll still go
Hell
grub
yeah,
somewhere.
alright, bet.
We're supposed to go like live and go over
And
there.
go to the
but
eatery, but
we're
the
just gonna go
eatery's
fucking
closed.
grub somewhere.
Hell yeah.
So, anyone, bro, that you want to collab with locally right now? Does anyone catch your attention?
Damn.
It could be music, it could be business, it could be art. It could be,
Honestly, I'm trying to just get back to collaborating with the people I've been fucking with. You know what I mean? Cause
Yeah. catching up.
yeah, cause I know we still got like a lot of us got unreleased shit together. You know what I mean? Like me and Amari, me and Busy, me and DC, me and Rio, me and Gino. Like I got a lot. I got a good amount of shit, but it's just like taking the time to kind of come together and like I know I was talking to Gino about this actually too, cause like him too, man. He's got projects with everybody, you know, and it's like he was talking about like the order of like how to take it, you know, and so that's a struggle too, cause you know everybody's like wanting to put their shit out, and it's like yo, like let's
I guess it's like a strategy that you gotta like work on
Yeah.
because like, example, when I'm doing a photo shoot, like, dude, sometimes it gets fucking overwhelmed. I'm just like, I gotta go back to the first date of the first photo shoot that I did, and then I'll release them, you know, because you know like they you know like the people expect for me to, you know, like release it and edit. So it's kind of like you gotta kind of like balance it whenever you collab with people. Like, okay, who was the one that I collab with first or whatever, you know. But sometimes it's a little different in music because sometimes you vibe or you don't with beats, right?
yeah. I used to be pickier, like
Yeah.
I used to only fuck with certain shit, like if I didn't, but now I feel like I'm at a point where I could like rap on anything really, you know.
Yeah.
I don't because sometimes I just like You know, if you don't really feel it, you don't feel it. You know, like
Yeah.
I could probably write to it, but it's like, nah, I'm not gonna put forth the effort when I'm not fully invested. You know.
What about on the film set? Are you still down to explore some stuff or no?
That was the part of me taking on too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was trying to be our producer, our promoter, our videographer, our engineer, our live engineer, our show promoter. Like, I just took on too much, and I burnt myself out. You know?
No, it's hard, bro. Like now that's what like lately that you guys have been chilling. You know, like I've been working a lot with Quez, and I tell him like I'll take care of the photo side, you take care of the
video
side.
Oh yeah.
And then in music, we got this new artist coming in, so I'm just like, bro, I help with the beats, you help with the whole vocal and ghostwriting or whatever, like, cause it's too much shit, bro.
It is, bro.
You gotta balance, you know what I mean? I gotta balance family time, health, my work, my career.
But also it was good. It's good to kind of put that, like, again, like that pressure on yourself, you know, cause then sometimes you're waiting. You know what I mean? You're waiting for inspiration. You're waiting and you never get there. You know what I mean? And so definitely, like, you kind of gotta give yourself, like, if you want to write music and shit, and you're feeling uninspired, you kind of gotta still give it that hour of effort to try and write something every day. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, you're not doing anything.
That's one thing that's crazy, bro. Because when it came to the beats, a lot of the times after a while, like I stopped making beats because I was like, fuck, like I'm just doing so much incomplete stuff. You know what I mean? But then I'm just like, fuck it, like just keep making the beats. Because then if I just stop for that reason, I'm just gonna fucking stop.
No,
so it's
real.
like, even if these beats, if they're not for me, they're gonna be for somebody else later. But at least I'm still learning. You know, like learning to apply different ways of tools for the body of the song, you know?
Yeah, bro. I remember when I first started, like, producing, I was using the Machine, which was, like, it was badass because it was sample bass and it was, like, drum pads I had never fucking, you know, it was dope.
Yeah.
But I remember, like, trying too hard on a song to try to think of different sounds, and then I met different people. Like, I met Billy Young. I mean, I knew Billy Young from a long time ago, but I saw his workflow, you know. I met a guy named Marcus in San Antonio. I saw his workflow, and the way they worked was like, it was like create, add. They're like adding shit, and then, okay, I don't know what else to add. Boom, next song, new shit. Stack it. I can't think of anything. Boom, new song. Like, that was cool, bro. Like, that was cool. So it helped me in the beat process of like, okay, I'm not inspired by this anymore. Let's go next song. And then sometimes, like me, I have them all together, right? So whenever I feel like I want to get back into it, I'll go to old sessions and see if I can add something. And then that's when you get re-inspired, or a song comes out, or whatever. But
And I've had it like where I've had beats that are like 3 or 4 years old, and I go back and I meet new people and they bring that to life. You know, like Amari has done that,
cool.
Norali, like, so like now I'm just like, fuck it, dude. Like, whether I finish or don't, like I'm just gonna keep making beats.
And just keep it and have it all there.
I've shown them to you, and you know, like some, like in the beginning I know I was fucking amateur, but now I've seen, you know, like you've acknowledged some of them, you know.
Bro. Your process, you've gotten better.
Yeah,
you've been songwriting.
Quez like, hey, give me that beat. I'm like, oh, sorry, bro, already. You know, but like, because of me not stopping.
It's because he gave it to me, Quest. It's because he gave it to me. That's why. First, it's me, then Quest.
Chingo.
No, wait. It's me. No, it's Liam, me, Amari, and then Quest.
You're gonna start a fight over here.
Nah.
No, I straight up, bro. Like, I'm very grateful with you, with everything we've done, with Amari, with Quez. You know, like we've all done so much shit, bro. And it's, you know, I can't wait for you to hopefully come back.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing pressure, but I'm just saying, like, we've done a lot. We've done a lot of good shit, bro, and it's been fun, bro.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like, and I'm just gonna bring up. I don't like to bring up bullshit, right? But I'm gonna bring up some shit. Like,
also like a big part of me like not wanting, like kind of made me feel like not wanting to do it anymore is like when it took me like 2 years to create a project, and then you put the project out, and then people be like, damn, I can't wait for the next one. Like, oh,
Damn.
like, bitch. Like,
Well,
it's cool, but it's like
But that's what like.
the that's where the like you want to be relevant. You want to keep
But
writing
that's
shit.
that's the
you
thing,
know?
bro. Like we've talked about this, where like some artists say like, what's better, like releasing the album or releasing singles? And right nowadays,
It's singles.
the way people are, it's got to be like that.
Yeah.
But right now, you probably have like fucking over 100 songs that you could be doing that already. Like,
Yeah, straight up. Like in since the mixtape world to now, I probably dropped like over 180 songs. You know.
fuck.
So it's been a process. Cause in the begin, and also, dude, I dropped everything. Like even half-finished songs, like I would drop them. I didn't give a fuck. Like some people like it, some people don't. You know, shit that I was experimenting with, like that was different. I still drop it. Like I really.
It's just like for a peace of mind, right?
Yeah, bro. I
I've
was
done
like,
that too,
why-
bro,
I
lately.
I put the time to write this. I finished it. I mixed it. Why am I not gonna drop it? You know.
Yeah.
But then after a while, I just stopped working on the songs that I felt like I wasn't feeling.
yeah.
You know, I don't even let them get to finishing. You know, if
Yeah.
I already like, if I don't go back to it and write again, like I'm probably not. You know.
Yeah.
But I got some new shit, bro.
I'm excited, bro.
I got
for,
some new shit that I'm just like tripping out with myself, you know, because I feel like I'm at a different level now, and I'm just trying to see where it goes, you know,
Yeah.
organically. Now I'm not trying to force nothing. I'm trying to like and get my message across on how I feel about certain things and whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, dude.
I think they're gonna come crash our podcast.
Oh
Who's this?
shit.
I think the Velasquez brothers. What's up, Mark?
What's up?
We're still on.
What's up? We're still
We
on.
need some.
Hey, my guy.
You have any lights, Wayne?
What's up?
No.
Is that Matt M?
Yeah.
Oh
what's up, my
shit! What's
guy?
up, brother?
How you
Nice to meet
doing,
you, Daniel.
Pettis, nice to meet you.
Introduction.
Ray?
Good to see you, brother.
How you been,
Well-
dude? Y'all were podcasting inside or what?
Yeah. Huh? You don't have a light or anything? Well, we're probably gonna do a part 2 on this.
Nah, hell yeah, we can do that
But
shit.
I'm just grateful that Matt came through. My favorite fucking artist in the valley.
I appreciate you
My
having
brother. Got my other brother over there. Don't get jealous.
me. I know you jealous, bro. He said favorite artist, and he's like, fuck Madam.
Nah, but bro, I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy that, congratulations on your new baby.
I appreciate you.
Congratulations on the garden. I really want to do an episode on that shit.
Yeah,
like, once it's grown up,
I'll bring you out, bro.
like we'll fucking.
Yeah, hell
And
yeah.
today I was so unprepared as fuck. Like Matt was
Yeah.
giving me shit like the
Nah,
mic was giving
I'm
out.
not even gonna say anything.
The battery on my light, fucking. I'm just all over the fucking place right now.
Nah, you're good, bro.
But thank you, brother, for everything, and I'm just looking forward to just growing old with you, bro, and creating art
Let's
with
go.
everybody and events and everything, brother.
All right, man. I appreciate you.
Any last advice to anybody, whether it's health, gardening,
Nah,
production,
just like
gigging?
I don't know. Take what I said. What I've said before. Just do you. Don't try to eliminate outside voices that are keeping you from your true potential and what you're really into. And that's kind of like the best advice I can give. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna lie. Like disconnecting from everything and just kind of finding myself. Like it feels so much better, bro. Like in your everyday living. You know what I mean? Like the anxiety is not there anymore. None of that is is really affecting me, in a way. But yeah, man, I wish everybody the best of luck and appreciate you having me, dog.
Yeah, brother. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah.
All right, guys.
Peace
out.
out.